Hey! I made it!
She made it!
Hello and welcome to the virtual guided session. I'm Shannon Heaton.
I'm Matt Heaton.
And many of you know that because we see you in the chat and we
Yes.
know you.
But if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the virtual guided session. And we're going to play some tunes in a minute.
That's right. And this morning I was playing tunes in Yarmouth, Maine. It was beautiful. And I've been traveling around doing some solo shows where I play a set and then do a session. In fact, Bob in Wisconsin, Margie in Minneapolis, and I see Jennifer in Michigan. We recently did this with you in person. It's a very special thing, isn't it?
It is.
And this morning, there was like a little bit of a rush for me to get back for the virtual guided session. So I'm glad that I could enjoy the morning, be present, and now be present here.
Here we are.
And thanks to all of you for joining us. Bob in Wisconsin, welcome. Margie in Minneapolis, welcome to you. Allison in France, hello and welcome. And to Karen in California, to Julie and John in Massachusetts, down the road, to Jennifer in Michigan, to Kevin in Austin, and to Mike in Portland, Oregon. Hello and welcome, friends. Carrie, glad you're joining us and hope that the weather settles down. There's some pretty fierce weather going on down south for our friends. So wishing you very well. Johnny in LA, sorry it's gray today. Ted in Ottawa, Marco and Jeanette in Milano. Hello and ciao to you. Thanks for joining us. Wes and Julie in Maryland. Hello and welcome. Saul, hello. Nice to have you here. Margot in Chicago. See, Saul and Margot saw you in person as well. So exciting to travel around and get to play tunes with people in person and hoping to do more of that in the coming months in other regions. So very exciting. Hi to Susan in New Jersey. Hello to Stephen in South Africa. Thanks for joining us live. And Wes, it's World Fiddle Day?
Holy smokes.
How exciting is that?
Why
Does that
wasn't I
mean
told?
all styles of fiddle or all around the world? Or both, maybe? Allison in Rhode Island, hello to you. Vivian, hi and welcome. Glad to have you joining us from Michigan. Julie in Tennessee, welcome to you and to your new 6-keyed flute. I'm so
Hey.
excited for you. And to Roy in Kansas City, to Gilda, hello, salut to you. Welcome, friends. We're going to start off with the high part of the road, one of our faves. Hadn't played it for a while, and we've been playing it the last few days. So, nice tune in G. That one there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And which pick will you be using, Matt Heaton?
Well, on the guitar, I'm just going to use my usual pick. It's all the bouzouki that I'll be.
Okay.
I'll explain later.
All right. You want to count us in?
I do. 1, 2, 1, 2. endings. We'll do all the endings on that one.
Lovely playing, Matt Heaton.
Well, thank you, Shannon. You too.
Really enjoyed the sub chords in the last time around.
Figured that would work.
Yeah.
I was going to try something else, but I didn't.
I trust you. I trust you. And also coming back from my morning excursion, I trusted you. If I were to be running late, no worries. The VGS would have been in good hands with you. So what's next?
Next up, we're going to play some reels. We are going to play the lovely Ships Are Sailing into Kitty Gone a Milkin. And then we'll do Donald Blue. Will we do Donald Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, Ships Are Sailing. Kitty Gone a Milkin' in G. One of the first 50 hits.
A quick question about High Part of the Road. Who wrote it?
I don't know. I was digging around Karen. The first person we know who recorded it was Tommy Peoples. Amazing recording of it. It's in the Brannock collection. I don't remember who brought it to Brendan Brannock. I think it's a trad tune, but there's not tons of information when you go digging. But
we can definitely say that her shirt says Pittsburgh Zoo on
That's
it. So
right. That's right. You know, I don't typically purchase T-shirts in general. I don't typically purchase anything. We're a penurious family. Pittsburgh Zoo and Aquarium, which we purchased at a very memorable trip to the zoo. And I really like the T-shirt very well, but also it reminds me, every time I put it on, it reminds me of our trip to the Pittsburgh Zoo. Now I get why you get a commemorative T-shirt.
There you go. That's it. Okay, Ships Are Sailing.
1, 2. options there. Nothing wrong with a few single reels. Kitty Got a Milkin and Donald Blue. Felt like we were coming up with some good ideas.
Yeah.
We're on fire.
I think we
Don't
are.
jinx
I
it.
think we might be.
Not to knock on wood. No. Robert and Susan in Tennessee, thanks for stopping by. And again, Stephen, you're very welcome joining us in Cape Town live with us. How nice to have you. And Arthur, salut, welcome back. Good to have you here. So we're going to carry on with some hornpipes. And is this pick shootout time?
Yeah. So I'm going through one of my periodic existential crises of what plectrum to use, and I don't actually enjoy this, but I'm just I've been using the thick Wigan on the bouzouki, which I like, but I'm realizing that the lighter picks have maybe a little more sparkle, and so I'm going to try my guitar pick on the bouzouki, which is what I totally used to use years ago. But then I started thinking about I like the shape of this one. But
are you still here with us? If you are, I'm Shannon Eaton, here to welcome you to the very fun, very amusing virtual guided session. So you go through this which pick to use frequently. I think it's hysterically funny. They all sound good. They're all fine.
They all sound the same. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and switch midway through, and if anyone cares, if you like the
well, we care. It's just about preference, noticing.
Noticing. It's about noticing.
I notice, but it's sort of.
Do you know? Yeah.
The Wicklow?
Yeah.
And?
A little stack of...
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the first tune is in D, the second tune is in G, but the B part of the second tune, I think, is
E minor.
E minor. Yeah. All right. Okay, so putting them in the chat. But first, welcoming Jerry in Arkansas. Hey, so glad that you're in Dogpatch, USA. Arkansas. How exciting. Okay. And to Peter in San Diego. Welcome. Pick your pick. Take your pick. 1, 2.
works. It's a pick.
Well, it really matters how it feels.
Yeah.
And and how it responds.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to sound differently when you have something, a different instrument, basically.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
My point being, it's a very slight difference.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter to me, as in they both sound lovely.
Uh-huh.
So I guess which one feels more comfortable?
That's what we're going for.
Is that right?
We're working on it.
I don't know. I'm so useless in this exercise.
That's quite
because
all right.
you always will play them for me, and I'll close my eyes, and I can't tell, or I don't have a preference. I feel useless in this journey for you.
No, that's fine.
But I think it's probably, people get this with instruments, right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
try different instruments.
Fortunately, picks aren't that expensive.
Well, I support you in your journey, and we'll have to kind of crowdsource. Let's see if we have anybody weighing in
Well,
here.
I've only used one at the moment, so
Yes,
nothing to compare anything.
So Doug says he has a whole box of picks. He's all ears.
I have a lot of picks.
Petter, nice to have you joining us with your ill head. I hope it was a fun day yesterday, and music is the best tonic for sure. And Wayne understands your crisis here, so he's going to be listening with special ears as well, I'm sure. So any clarity that you can offer will be good. Right? You're
Oh yeah. We're going with pick number 2 now, and we're going to play some jigs.
Okay, and Jenny Baird, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. Julia Grace, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And Bruce in Vermont. Well, we have a nice crowd today. Nice bunch of folks, some of whom don't always join us. So feel lucky for that. We're going to go on with some jigs, yes?
Yeah, we'll play Jackson's Morning Brush, the 2-part version, and Sleeve Rustle.
I will say.
Yeah.
You've changed your capo position, which is going to change the way that it sounds anyway.
I know.
So it might not be a good shootout. What if you start with the pick that you were just playing, and then switch to that in the middle, so that we get a real fair shake?
We'll try it.
I want other people to weigh in. So,
do picks degrade over time? They can. Theoretically, they'll wear down if you stick with one pick for an incredibly long time. But there are people in Marla Fibish will not lose a pick long enough to wear it out. Most people lose them before they actually wear them out.
You tend to hold on to yours.
I hold on. Yeah, I do. But
not to discredit your organizational abilities as well as
they are considerable. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. We're gonna.
So the
try,
first
I'm
one
gonna try this.
is the tune of the month selection.
Good God.
That you helped me break down. So into. Mic shootout. Pick shootout.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite.
2, 1, 2. a pick shootout more often.
Yeah.
You're on fire.
Pick shootout.
Okay. I don't know if you caught that, but we started with pick number 1 that some are saying is the darker one. We switched to pick number 2. And then I thought, because that second tune you were playing differently than the first tune.
Yeah.
Let's go back to pick number 1.
Right.
Just to see if it is what's brighter. Is it your approach or is it the pick?
Yeah.
What do we think, guys? Do we get that we went back to pick number 1? And that was very great performance.
Thank you.
While people are weighing in, we'll wait till we get a little string.
Yeah.
We can read them at once.
Yeah.
I wanted to welcome a few people. Oh yeah, Tim and Ken Turk. Welcome. Glad to have you joining us from Cork. How exciting. And to Dean. Nice to have you joining us from Illinois. And Sliabh Russell. I think I remember playing that tune years ago, Dean, with you in Champaign, Illinois. That's kind of sweet, huh? So anyway, pick number 1, the jangly Donal Lunny sound with pick number 2.
Yeah, I think everyone's liking the brightness of the red one. We'll call them the red one and the other one.
Okay.
And which I mean that's sort of what I like, to be honest. Like, I had been playing with the thick guy, which is a beautiful rounder, darker tone. I haven't used that today yet, but I was realizing, like, I was listening to my bouzouki compared to a lot of people's, and there's like everyone else's sounds brighter, and I'm like, oh well, I could use a brighter pick. So that's kind of where I'm at.
So Peter has 2 good points. Number 1 is that what the pick is made of makes a difference. Like, do you still have that bone pick? That's silly.
No.
That was silly, right? That felt silly.
Yeah.
Felt too thick.
I'm definitely like they're like, these are both. I assume this is some kind of nylon. They feel kind of similar.
But like if you have a wooden pick or a bone pick, it can sound different.
Yeah.
He also points out the thickness of the picks.
Yeah, these are both pretty similar, I'd say, thickness wise.
So the brighter ones are thinner.
Yeah.
And the fatter one is, what's the thickness of it?
This big thick one, I don't even know. This is like over a millimeter, but this one's not in the running at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, to be continued.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks for
Thanks,
all
everybody.
the input, folks. And
This is
Shane,
fun. Isn't this
welcome.
fun?
Happy to have you joining us. How's the flute going? You playing lots, I hope. Do you play this one? Boil the breakfast early. That's a great one. And I like to play a double. Is that cool?
I'll play double too.
So the first part is in G and the second part is in D. And then we'll play the Connaught Heifer, which I love very much. It goes... Yep.
A banger.
Dum doo doo blah doo doo blah dum. 1, 2. Here we go. 2. welcome to you. Hey, how did your show go in Texas? Dat was doing a big show with a bunch of other Vietnamese musicians, and it seemed like it was a really big to-do. I hope it was really fun. And Dat says pick number 1 produces the better bass tone, but the other pick produces the better high notes. I mean, kind of what everybody else was saying, but not just richer, but also that, it speaks differently.
Yeah.
Not quite the same thing. And then Peter says that one of his guitar buddies swears by a 3mm glass pick. Is he picking your leg?
Oh.
Yeah,
you don't want to drop that one.
Okay, Doug, thick or thin, rounded corners, like it all makes
a
difference, I'm sure.
Yep.
So what are you settling? Oh, you don't know yet. We're not there. We're not there yet because we're not on the bouzouki right now.
No.
But anyway, what I love about continuing the VGS is that, getting to see people in person, and then as folks are kind of going around playing their own gigs, but still showing up here sometimes to connect is very fun. And love having folks say hi to each other, like Fel saying hi to Ken, both in California, but also to Dean in Illinois. Like, this is a great way to kind of stay connected. So we're going to continue it on the 3rd Saturday, this kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, for the summer, we'll be in Goderich, and we'll be at Acadia.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to come hang out with us for like a whole week.
Yep, and I'll be at the Portal
Irish
Music Week, and
you'll be at Flaherty in the fall.
Yeah, so lots and lots of fun
getting out there.
Stuff to do.
Hopefully, I will have figured out which pick I'm using.
Well, you'll be part of it, folks. You can say you saw it here. You see it going down. Slip jigs.
Slip jigs.
Ugh. Fig for a kiss into. Love that one. Redican's Mother.
Into. Because after you get a fig, you need a drink of water to wash it down.
Give us a drink of water.
See where I'm going, Shan.
But Larry Redican's mother is in the middle, so I don't know. She's serving the water.
She's serving the water.
She's offering the water.
Yeah, just the water, not the.
Okay.
She's not the.
Da dee dum dee 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 dum dee dum. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Julie and John are going to be at Acadia. I just saw Simone up in Maine, and she's going to be at Acadia. And I know that Isabel is going to be at Acadia. We have at least 3, probably more folks who are going to be at Acadia. Let's do a VGS, but not a VGS, a GS, a VGS meetup in person at the Acadia Trad Week, maybe the second day of the festival. Like, not the first day, because that's when we're all arriving, but the second day. So we have a posse. So if you don't know anybody, a lot of you know each other anyway, but for those who are going to these things and you already don't know people, you'll have a built-in community. We can do that at Goderich too.
Awesome.
Hey, that'd be really fun. Just great. We'll keep you posted. But first, we'll keep you posted. And Dad, that is so thrilling that it went well. There was a good attendance for your concert, and you played with a 40-piece orchestra. That must have been really exciting. Congratulations. And congratulations to all of us for showing up and having a good time here. So this is our gift to you. We're going to play, I don't know if this is what you want as a gift, but I'm going to play
that was a good segue.
A tune that I wrote called the Blue Dress Waltz. I just played it this morning, and so I'm kind of feeling like playing it. Do you remember it?
I do.
We try? This will be our Offertory selection of the hour.
Yes. So if you imagine that we are passing around a hat, and if you would like to throw something in it,
or just if you want to try it on and then try another one on made of a different material.
Yeah,
and
see which one sounds brighter. Oh my gosh, you guys! Like a couple of weeks ago, I did actually go to a hat store to buy a new hat. But I did not realize I was going like the week before the Kentucky Derby, and there were a lot of people buying a lot of hats in there. I did not go for any of the big Derby ones.
You look beautiful in them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Nice one, Shannon. Nice one.
Thanks for the nice words about that tune, folks. And was going to say that is so sweet that Arthur says my heart will go to Acadia from France for the event. There are many, many French-speaking people at the Acadia Trad event. So Allison had asked where and what is it? When is it? It's the end of June, this beautiful week of traditional music, song, and dance. And it's a lot of Irish music, but also Scottish and Cape Breton and music from Prince Edward Island, a lot of Acadian music. And it's a very joyous event, right at the College of the Atlantic. So it's right on the ocean.
Yeah, it's in Bar Harbor, Maine, near the National Forest. It's a lovely spot.
Yes, and we'll be thinking of you, Allison, in Rhode Island, as you are enjoying your memorial that week. I hope that it's beautiful for your mom. So we're going to carry on now with some reels with the musical priest. Somebody had asked for that a couple weeks ago, and I was embarrassed to admit that I couldn't remember how it started, so I had to look it up. We're doing it with the Shaskeen.
Oh, the Shaskeen.
Oh, the wise
No,
maid.
yeah, wait. We decided musical priest, wise maid, and end with Shaskeen.
Shaskeen in the middle.
Shaskeen
wait.
in the middle? No,
No, end with Shaskeen. Okay, so. That one first. Into. Good thing we're walking through it.
I'd say so.
Into. Are we in tune with reality?
Hey, it's been a while.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're pretty good.
Okay. Olga, welcome to you. Glad you're joining us from Poland, my friend. Okay, so here we go. Musical priest, moody. Not too fast.
You want a moody intro?
Sure, why not? You can play that with any hat. Lovely tunes. Those are lovely traditional tunes there. And thank you for asking about the Blue Dress Waltz that I wrote. Fel, that is a tune that I recorded with my friend Maeve Gilchrist on my album, The Blue Dress. And I don't think I included it in a tune collection, but you can go to my website, shannonheatonmusic.com. And at shannonheatonmusic.com, I've been putting up original tunes. It's called...
Original Tune Database?
Yeah, OTDB. No, maybe
no.
that's just what I call it in my head.
Yeah.
I think it's just like / original tunes or whatever on there. You'll find it. And you can get sheet music and a recording of me, or video of me playing it just by myself, and then a video of us playing it together, and a little story about each tune. So you can find the music there, and there you can print it out.
Yes.
From there.
Yes, you can.
So there you go. Print it out if you want. So yes, I think it might be time for the shootout again.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I think we have time for only maybe a set of jigs and then a waltz to finish.
Okay.
So we should probably finish on the bouzouki so we can settle this
So we can
once and for
settle
all.
this once and for all.
So I think we'll do some jigs. I think we'll try. Let's try the Flying Wheelchair, which is a wonderful tune written by Charlie Lennon that I was teaching some folks when I was out in the Midwest. So a few of the Michiganders learned it. That's a great tune in G. And before it, let's do... There we go. Bold Doherty. Nice, simple tune. If you don't play this tune, all you need to know is just E, F, G, A, B, C natural, B. It happens over and over again. It's just right up the scale. So if you don't know it, try it. Try it. Yes, you're safe here.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna try a thing here.
Yeah, you take your time.
Okay.
This is for keeps here.
Okay. Which one first?
E minor.
Okay.
1, 2, here we go. Oh, sorry. It's not on my lip. It's not on my lip.
It's all right.
Do you ever do that? You start in like the flute is like all the way over here. Do you ever do that, Matt?
I don't.
1, 2, 1.
What a tune.
So what about the picks there? What did you go?
What about the picks?
Which
I went from the red one to the gray one, so the brighter one to the not quite as bright one.
The music and all of it was great. You were particularly inspired at the end. Is that because that was just old home week back with your well-worn pick, or is it because you just had a moment of inspiration? Who knows? But this is so sweet that where is it? The DAT. You said your wife uses the wheelchair, and at times she wishes she could fly. So that tune was written by Charlie Lennon for Donica. I can't remember how to say his second name, but he is such a fine whistle player. He was such a fine whistle player, and there's a wonderful video of him playing it. He used a wheelchair, and boy, his fingers could fly and his imagination could really fly. You know, there are lots of ways to fly, indeed. And so I think that Charlie was so inspired by Donica's music that he wrote that tune, and you kind of gave it wing there. Gave it flight.
No.
It took flight, or I don't know. There's some idiom there
I
that
kicked
I
it out of the nest. I did something.
Oh.
No.
Well, thanks for joining us here in our nest, from our nest to yours. We're so grateful to keep this going and to keep this community going. Great to have people connecting in real life outside of this chat room, and that we can keep this going as well over the summer as we're meeting out, as we're going around the country meeting folks. I think there's a comfort that we have found among people. Maybe we've not even met in real life before, but we've known each other through this chat, and we meet up in person, and like we're already a gang. We do already know one another. So if you show up to an event, where there are other VGSers, know that there will be some comfort and community sort of built in there for you already. So, dankjewel for being part of this community. Gramahagat tahapalat. Merci beaucoup. Trugare. Arigato gozaimasu for building this community. Takes showing up to build a community. Muchas gracias. Dziękuję. Dankeschön. Mille grazie. Mkoi. Chwala wam for meeting us in English from all of your amazing languages. Toda. Tusen tak. Kamsahamnida. Echaristo. Chwala wam. Eskarikasko. Dhanyavad. Gidos Natenda. Shukran for sharing your humor and your kindness with us. Miigwech. Yutva. Spasiba. Ahehe. Salamat. Tanimakashi. Dioch for coming together like this. Kusanem. Muito obrigada. Kam un. Kopkunnaka. Kopdaida. Thank you so much, folks. We'll be back on the third Saturday of June. Of June. Yeah. But first, we'll finish off with Báidín Fheilimí, this beautiful little waltz that we love the singing of John Spillane with all the kids. That's a good one to find. So thanks, folks.
And can you believe it? Another pick altogether.
1, 2, 3, 1. Thanks so much, everybody. Carrie, it was great to see you in January. It's great to see folks here. Thanks a lot to all tuning in later on. And if you didn't say hi in the chat, you're just here. A special hello to you anyway. So thanks, folks. Hope to see you soon.
Take care.
Take care.